I hope you all are ready for some uncomfortability here for a little while.
I didn't leave.
I'm ready for some cutscenes.
Yep. I forgot that we left after here, because I remember the last one I called Otacon a dumbass.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to call him a dumbass even more. Why the hell are you bringing this up, Otacon?
She can't even hear you. She's dead.
Right?
My father's death was no accident.
I'm gonna say it makes sense that Otacon was seduced by her, not the other way around.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
He was more interested in his Japanese animes.
I was going to make a joke like, the animes has consumed him because he was plowing his stepmom. Well, I'm not gonna push around it. That's what he was doing, and he's like, she seduced me. I'm like, oh bullshit, dude. It's like that's what happened. Your fucking dad and your sister were swimming, and he saw you going to town on your own stepmom, and fucking Huey got so pissed, he decided to take EE with him.
Mm.
Also, fuck Huey still anyway.
He was a bit of a shithead.
So in a way, Hal got revenge because Huey killed his mom. I can't say it with a straight face, I'm sorry.
Attention.
Still, I do feel a little sorry for fucking Otacon here, though.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Sounds like they're cutting this area loose. What do you mean?
It means we're gonna sink.
Also, I like how his sudden tonal shift from crying to like, oh, it means we're gonna die, guys.
Yep.
That's all he
My
wants.
sister.
So wait, Otacon's the only one of his family alive now?
We will be
Yes.
commencing the countdown shortly. Personnel in the upper levels, head for the evacuation area immediately.
Yeah, at this point, Huey's dead. Spoiler alert for Peace Walker / MGS5. If you haven't played those, turn the video down for the next second or so. But Huey is dead. Strangelove is dead.
Why, Wolf?
And Emma is dead.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who Strangelove is, so I'll take your word for it. I've never played or seen Peace Walker played.
Otacon, take care of the hostages.
What about
Strangelove is
We
a
got other arrangements.
bit of an interesting
There's
character,
our ride out of
honestly.
here. Anyway,
I actually used
we're
to
gonna
fucking
have to
hate her.
send
I'm like,
that
you're
thing
a
if the virus
fucking
doesn't
creep.
work.
But then I look at Huey, I'm like, you know what? He's a bigger creep than you.
Yeah, pretty much.
You've got your job.
Let's talk
We
about
got
this
ours.
beautifully rendered bird for a second.
You mean
Right? Look at that bird.
get in your way?
What an adorable little burb.
Only you can
I wonder if
save
it's got
those
bird
hostages.
AI.
Got it.
This is when Snake kills the bird.
And this is why
Get over Emma
look
Otacon.
at this romance these two have. He's like, no, only you can do it. I'm counting on you.
Eliminate the enemy. That's your only option.
Otacon is
wanna-
the closest thing that Snake has to a friend.
Keep an
And
eye on
saying
the left
that-
side of this screen here for a sec.
Okay, I'm looking.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I forgot they just leave her body there.
Yep.
It'll be a burial
Don't
at
even
sea.
give her a proper burial.
It'll be a burial at sea. It's fine. Things gonna sink.
Oh,
anyway.
Viking.
That's what she always would have wanted.
Otacon, try to get as many hostages out as you can. It's a short flight to the shore.
Did Otacon just forget for like 20 seconds that Emma died and he just remembered?
I think so.
Well, because the bird said how, and it's like, fuck.
Leave it to me.
You'd be surprised. You kind of like try to get, oh, hell yeah, the fucking bro shake. And the bro hug.
Every time I see it, it just makes me happy.
Head for the evacuation area immediately.
As I was saying, Otacon is the closest thing Snake has to a friend. And saying that Snake puts up with Otacon.
I mean, it shows
He
how much
tolerates
broke.
him.
Hey, in the first one, he treated Otacon like shit.
I miss you. Hal? I miss you.
So don't worry, everyone. The uncomfortability is just about
Cook
finished.
that fucking bird.
I feel more sorry for that bird.
I miss you.
Having to listen to Emma for however, who knows how long.
Yep.
I think the bird's got Stockholm syndrome at this point. That's the only reason it's
Oh right, the
miming
bird
her.
just goes away. It's like, fuck this, I'm out.
I can't deal with this level of uncomfortability. I'm out.
And that's enough of that.
Bye, Attica.
Oh wait, nope, sorry, one more.
You and I, we were always alone. Always.
Especially when she nearly drowned in the pool.
We only wanted to be loved. We were always waiting. Waiting for somebody.
Wow, now you think about it when he says that. His
Somebody
dad
who
wasn't.
would love us. But we were wrong.
Yeah?
You can't wait to be loved. You have to go out and
Goes to
find
show he
it.
probably didn't have a really good relationship with his
4
dad.
years ago,
And here I am, just
I realized
cracking
that
jokes
I was
over this
for a happy family.
meant to be heartfelt
Make
moment.
it happen.
Eh,
I only wish I knew that.
Happens.
Yeah, you
like
know.
I said, it's sweeter because Huey fucked himself over like the idiot
As
he
you
is.
probably did.
Well, the monster he is. He deserved that type of death. Fuck him.
Okay, now it's over.
Okay? He's tougher than he looks. Consider it done.
And he
Now,
still
how
hasn't
do we
moved.
open this thing? You can come out now.
Just because you imagine an hour later he's still there.
A ninja?
Yeah.
What the?
I like how even Snake is like, man, why you wearing my friend's suit? Fuck off.
We still need you to take care of a few things. This time, don't fail us.
Snake,
I
what's
wonder
this all
I
about?
wonder where
Bedtime.
I wonder where Olga learned all this ninjutsu.
I would do that. You're changing sides now? Change sides?
Or if she's
Time
just
to go
faking it
sleep.
till she makes it.
Oh! Owned! Owned! I gotta love how Snake's like, I never said I was on your side.
You!
Ready for some shut-eye?
It's Olga.
My favorite bit is that Snake refuses to look at any of it. He's like, yeah, whatever. Just would you just cut the dramatics and get on with it?
Right?
My life is an anime.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a betrayal. It was just more to, honestly, why did they not that way before?
To gain access more easily into Arse-nal.
Oh, right. Man, I hate to say this, but now that I know Emma's, you know, in there, it's like, eesh. Oh, speed of devil, there's her body.
I don't know where the water came from, considering at that point the core was still well above water. It seemed to be.
Now we just need to have it on fire. Boom, Viking funeral. Oh, I forgot. There it is. That's Arse-nal, wasn't it?
Oh yes.
That big someone
Jack,
bitch
are
ass
you reading
silhouette.
me? Do you want to save your mission data up to this point?
I love this part. It's like you're knocked out, but the game they're nice enough to let you save.
Another sneak peek into my save menu. 5.5 hours. You know.
Your mission data's been saved.
Thanks,
The
Rose.
one time Rosa does not bring up stupid bullshit.
It's because Jack can't hear it.
Yeah. How can you respond and say yes? Yes, I want to save.
There's nothing on this guy.
Could you imagine if you could still go, get real?
Oh my god.
He doesn't exist in any database. He's a non-existent
So,
operative from a non-existent organization.
Who here likes Metal Gear Solid 1?
Right? I remember this. So I was like, oh god, Metal Gear Solid 1 all over again.
In case it wasn't blindingly obvious, the mirroring before. You know, here we have
Torture
this.
scene.
Been a while, hasn't it?
Not only a torture scene, but a torture scene in the exact same location. Well,
Yep.
a rebuilt version of the location, I should say, but you know.
You remember me, don't you? You've grown.
I'm your father. Oh,
High
right.
concentration of cerebral implants.
When did Dr.
They
Octopus get
altered
here?
your memory to-
So, you don't actually have to touch anything during that.
No, I don't know why they make you. They're just bastards, because you can't even do anything against that.
I mean, you can, but like, again, you don't really need to.
This is my son. I taught him everything.
Okay, I've brought this up more than a fair share of times, but it's worth repeating here. But I am on the PC port with a widescreen fix that has repeatedly broken all of the magic of the game and its cutscenes. This scene is no exception.
We get to see a little bit more of Raiden than Kojima expected.
I forgot about this. They're like, hey, let me tell you about our past you already know about. And you're like, it's stuff like this that I always find funny, that the game never pokes us out. It's like, why are you telling me something I already know? And you could just imagine like the character just deadpan looks to the camera, and that's it.
Including White Devil and
Fourth wall breaking in my Metal Gear? No.
I was your godfather. I named you. When the war ended, you disappeared from the relief center. I wondered what happened to you. I should have known they would recruit you.
It makes you wonder why Raiden is such a pussy.
It's an interesting coincidence.
If he's a lackey for the
Well,
Patriots,
because playing all those video games and virtual training all day, duh.
Well, he doesn't remember that, apparently, does he? When he was 10 years old.
Repressed memories.
Yeah, it's just so funny how in Revengeance he remembers it. Oh, hey, here comes my favorite character.
Liquid Con.
Could it be that he's here too?
Oh, damn it. I forgot. I thought he was going to come out. And I was like, why would Liquid come out?
Oh, he'll get screen time soon enough.
Attack with standard weapons, of course.
I just love how Liquid just has that sense, like, snake.
The liquid in me is coming out.
There we go.
Oh no. Oh.
That's
You're the spitting image of Big Boss.
Yeah, I got the eye patch in the wrong one.
Shows how much you know.
Is that so?
Of course, Solidus would love
Perhaps I
that,
should be grateful to this kid.
being a fanboy.
Yeah, you know. He is the perfect clone.
And do
And he's the
remember,
one who got mostly... Oh, this is what you meant.
I find it very
He's a Lego. Oh, he's a Ken doll.
There you
we
go.
Why, inside Arse-nal gear, of course.
I like how the subtitles actually managed to do a good enough job of it there. For a sec.
Are you still going to put like a safer word tag for your viewers?
There's nothing there.
That's why I was laughing. See, it's funny too because they always
Shall speak again.
the other way it's angles, like she angles it so you don't see his crotch. But this fucking PC4 just breaks it. It's like, nope, we don't see anything down there anyway.
What are you up to?
I'm switching over to nanocommunication.
It's too good.
Mm-hmm. Granted, it still made some of the
Mr.
Easter eggs pretty fun.
Ninja?
Correct. It's me.
I thought you were the leader of the Russian troops.
No, that was just a smokescreen.
A smokescreen?
Like I said, though, it makes the loads real nice. Like, everything is very, very seamless, even if you're skipping everything.
No, the Patriots.
What?
I deceived my troops, betrayed them.
But why?
Like even on casual playthrough, there's generally like on HD collection, there's 1.5 to 2 second pauses between each scene. Here, this just goes one to the other to the other. It's pretty good.
that's how Kojima always wanted it.
The Russian mafia?
Something like that. Actually, I learned.
It's
much
funny
later
how Metal Gear
that it
Solid
was
4
a
we meet the
subordinate
daughter.
organization
She's pretty
of the
chill.
Patriots. I was
Add another.
Even better in
When I
Revengeance.
gave birth
Add another
my
to the
child,
ticker.
It turned out I was
Hey.
in a hospital.
Oh god damn it! I brought up some Metal Gear Solid 4.
In the
Fuck!
morning, my child
Take a
is
drink.
gone. My baby is being kept somewhere in this country.
Have you ever met your child?
No.
So yeah, do we
They
hear
say
from
my
Olga
father
ever again
and
in the
my
Metal Gear
child
Solid
in
series?
network. I've never
Nope.
even held the child in my own arms.
Hmm.
I see.
This is her one
Given
and
your
only
situation,
appearance.
Nobody can blame you.
What about her baby?
That's your opinion.
That's what we were actually just talking about. Olga's baby is Sunny from MGS4 and Rising. I refuse to call it by that other name.
What, revengeance?
It is such a dumb word, dude.
It's so great. But yes, this is the only time we will ever see Olga. I think I think Sunny has a picture of her.
She does, yeah. Yeah.
When I confronted him here.
Doesn't she ask Snake like how was my mother like? And Snake's just like quiet because he's like, well, considering my only encounter, he's kicking her ass.
So you joined hands with him to pay back a debt?
No, mutual gain.
Mutual gain?
My job was to assist you.
My only regret in life is that I didn't use the reactions on this codex.
Oh damn! I'm kind of hoping for it.
Get real.
Terminate my child.
You're a real egotistical woman.
So you did it all for your child. But why would the Patriots want to help me? Are they hoping I'll take Solidus out?
No, you're just like me.
Oh my god, here's what the Patriots with their 12-dimensional chess bullshit.
Huh?
You'll figure it out.
It's like they know, aha, we know you were gonna try to betray us, so we did that instead.
We haven't got
Take
time
that, you're like,
Solidus will
what the fuck do you guys really want to do? Jeez.
It's like primary school arguments.
So far.
Yeah.
I think the Patriots.
I'd use a
Like,
gun,
hey,
but
Patriots are
I.
the bad guy, and then they're like, no, we're not. I'm like, but
Get me
you,
out of this thing.
Not yet. I'll release your.
If you try to
the
shoot
only thing
me.
I don't like about the plot is
Where's
just
my
how
gear?
stupid the Patriots
Snake's got
is.
everything. I couldn't bring.
You mean the Lale
Where
Lulelo?
do I find Snake?
Yes.
The passageway ahead
So,
leads to my hangar. He'll be waiting there.
Hey, we got gameplay coming up soon.
Oh shit.
I know.
I know what the.
What's gameplay? I've forgotten what that is.
Did we ever really know?
The only option is to
This
stop
part is
Solidus
fun
and his
because
men.
you got hammer your fucking gun.
Stay concealed.
Yeah. You see this area we're looking at now? We get to sneak through it, but with nothing.
Naughty.
So where are we at the moment? Arsenal gear?
You can't keep
Mm-hmm.
this
Inside that?
They're bound to find you.
Listen, I'll free you in a little while. Brace yourself.
That was a very
Just punched you for kicks.
solid sounding punch. Kudos. I
Olga
could be
doesn't
calling-
half-ass.
Nope.
I could be calling Rose here and getting out of this sooner, but why? Why not just take in the sights of this lighting fixture?
That blown up texture. Oh, there.
So does anything happen if you just
Yeah.
Jack, is it true?
Stay.
wait?
Solidus said?
Yes.
Oh no, she calls you eventually, and it's a red call, so you literally have to
It's
take
not
it.
allowed under international conventions.
ICC rules don't.
You
mean
can
a
stay
lot
in the
to
room
war.
for as long as you like,
Someone
though.
told me that there are over
So there's no sort of
3,000
Metal
children in
Gear
combat
Solid
right now. I was just
thing
one of
where
So you remember?
you keep getting tortured the more
I
you
thought
wait
your
there?
memory had been
No.
manipulated by them.
them. It was, but I have nightmares every day. Pieces
can
of the
never
past
forget
I
who
can't
you
put
are.
together.
And that's why he wants his revengeance. You can't stop me, fight.
Know that until you try.
And it doesn't make the ticker go up because it's not Metal Gear Solid 4.
That'll do
But
it.
now it
Real
now it did.
reason for me to
Yep.
fight, except that someone put a gun in my hand. And that's
Does the ticker go up when I mention Metal Gear Solid 4 or when I talk about specifics? That's the question that needs to be answered here.
Either,
fed,
and both.
Had a bed to sleep in. I think I was only 6 when I held my first AK,
Oh, excuse me.
but I'm not even sure of that.
Jack.
Like Snake, I never questioned why we fought. There was no purpose, no way out. They give you a gun.
Did
you
Snake
ask
question
how
why
many
he
to kill.
fought?
If you didn't, you were the
Um,
one they shot instead.
in this game
It's
he
okay.
did,
No one
does,
is blaming
will.
you.
We were shown Hollywood action films.
It was
every
just the
day.
first one
The
where,
kind of
you know,
macho
Liquid
guys
was
and
like,
big
shoot
guns.
it off killing, brother. And he's like,
Training.
no. Okay, maybe a little.
They built us from the ground up into killing machines. We were fed once a day. I can still.
That's
taste
probably
the
one of the
name
most
mixed
poignant and
Gunpowder? In the
most
food?
well-lived
The
lines
gunpowder
in
had toluene
in
it.
like modern
Its
gaming.
hallucinogenic properties
You
made it
enjoy all the
dangerous,
killing.
drugged,
That's why.
controllable.
Oh my
Mm-hmm.
god.
See, in today's gaming, that would be just like,
When
how
the
to put
Civil
this.
War ended, those of us who survived were taken in by NGOs.
Wouldn't have any meaning
They
because
gave
every
me a new
gamer
life in
would
the
roll their
States. I can't
eyes over.
complain.
But back then when Metal Gear Solid 2 and then came out, you're
But
like,
nothing's changed. The only people who have no
He's like,
problem with my past
okay, yeah, maybe I did.
and the one game I'm actually gonna bring up, Metal Gear Solid 3.
Ooh.
nightmares.
The Sorrow.
I
That
can
was
never
very
forget.
interesting take. When you fight against the Sorrow, he makes you go through the weight of
That's why I don't
all the
sleep next to you.
fucking people you
should have told
killed. It was like,
Told you what?
it made you feel
I'm a
like,
killer
holy shit, I
always have
killed a
been.
lot.
No.
Granted, there was some funny
What I hate
ones.
more than anything else in the world
From what I
is
heard,
my own
there's one where
past.
you can
I didn't want you or anyone
kill a
to know about
guy,
it.
have the crow eat him, then kill the crow, and then eat that
Now I
crow.
know why I was chosen
And one of
for
the
this
soldiers
mission.
is like, "You ate me!"
Take him
Or
on.
something like that. And I was like,
Take
"Oh
him
my
down.
god!"
Except
Yeah, MGS3 is full of those awesome Easter eggs. And I want to call attention actually to the backing track on this one. It's an instrumental of like the credits music.
I love
But I just-
you the way you are now.
This one really
You
gets
have
me.
to believe me.
It's real good.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about you. I admit that.
Does Rose?
No.
Does Rose appear
How
in
you grew up.
Revengeance?
But I know that now.
Nope.
And I know
No.
that what I feel for you can only get better.
But you know what she does
And
appear
I'll
in?
share in your past if that's the price.
The game that doesn't get mentioned because it makes the ticker go up.
No one can
Yes.
share the burden of what I've done. It's not one of those warm and fuzzy
Yeah,
things
and that
couples
one
share.
is just really dumb
I
too
accept
because
the
like
good and
Raiden
the
is
bad
such an
chapter.
asshole.
That's what you do for someone you love.
But then it was like, oh, it was
want
to
to share my
protect
past with
her,
anyone.
and he was
I just wanted to
pretending,
forget
and
about
I
it.
was like, okay,
Jack.
whatever.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, it fits in with what we know about Roy anyway.
I hate to say this, but the first time I saw the character, I was like, oh,
last 2
hell,
years.
who's that hot chick? Oh,
It's been more than
wait,
I've
it's her?
planned for.
Threw me off.
But I can't go. any
Yeah, no, when I looked at
farther.
Roy, I was like, Roy, the hell, man? Why you gotta,
know you wanna
why
get
you
married.
get a younger one?
Jeez. I can't. I can't risk starting a family.
I mean, I'm going to call back
He
Portable
can't
Ops on
even
this
wait.
one.
You see him? He has nothing down
Please.
Wait, I'm going to call back Portable Ops on this one and say that that scene from that game fits in
Oh, no.
absolutely perfectly with what we know of Roy from Portable Ops at
Sorry, I'm
least.
giggling so hard.
That's
Why are you covering
fine.
yourself up, Raiden? You haven't got anything there.
Yeah, see what I mean? Yeah, that the magic is supposed to. It keeps cutting to the. But yeah, you just run butt ass naked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's nothing to really do in this room, so I mean,
And it's funny because in Metal Gear Solid 1, when you're down, you still are clothed, but all your all your stuff is gone, and you get it. It is close nearby, and Otacon tries to pull a fucking last minute troll on you.
Ocelot.
Ocelot. Oh my god, why did I say Otacon?
It's okay, you're not the only one.
But yeah, Ocelot puts like a little time bomb in there, and you just have to shake it, and you're like, you dick.
Why did they strip him completely naked, though? That's the question.
I need to locate
Because
Snake.
Ocelot?
factored into the simulation.
Because Ocelot's a
Leave
fucking
him out of this.
jerk.
Can't do much naked.
Right.
Especially in this temperature.
That's true. You won't be able to attack or enter the hanging mode either.
Oh right,
I
the
think
hanging
Snake has
mode.
my gear.
Yeah, that feature I don't think we've
Solidus
used
and
but
his
once
men.
maybe in
You
this
must
entire
recover
game.
Arse-nal intact.
It's just so funny
Colonel,
why he
are
can't
you
use. He's
under
like,
orders
no,
from
I
the
can't let
Patriots?
anyone see
Your
my
role
thing.
That is mission is to infiltrate.
It's like,
the
really,
structure
dude?
and disarm the
So what if
terrorists.
your
My
dick's hanging
role?
out?
Why do you
You
keep
want to
saying
survive, right? Or you
Why
rather
not?
take a
This is a
bullet
type of role-playing game.
instead?
The point
Ignore
is
me.
that you play out your part, and I expect you to turn in a perfect performance.
Colonel sounding a little bit
I just remembered
staticky there.
that I've never mentioned.
Yeah,
in
this is
person.
where the
Not
AI starts to
once.
break in and whatnot.
Complete your mission according to the simulation.
Colonel, who are you?
No more questions. We have Rosemary.
What do you mean by that?
Over and out.
Yeah, I just love how the AI is like, by the way, we have her, and you're like,
Who's there?
way to give yourself away already. Also, it's a shame we never see these ever again. These are actually pretty cool suits.
The Tengu, yeah, I like the Tengu. I mean, the frogs from that one game come pretty close.
Turn the game off right
right
Oh
now.
god, I forgot about this shit.
The mission is a failure.
Also,
Cut the power right now.
Do you know how many people did this?
It's a game.
I don't know how many
Yeah.
people actually turned off their game.
Playing so close to the TV.
Joke's on you.
Talking about?
Raiden, something happened to me last Thursday when I was driving home. I had a couple of miles to go. I looked up and saw a glowing orange object in the sky to the east. It was moving very irregularly. Suddenly, there was intense light all around me, and when I came to, I was home. What do you think happened to me?
Huh?
Fine. Forget it.
Yeah, the AI is going bonkers. It's hilarious.
Raiden's
as fuck.
reaction, though. What?
My patience has its limits. I just can't leave this thing up to you any longer. I'll do the fighting.
So what happens if you do just turn your console off? Do you go back to your last save?
You go back to your last save. Don't do it. Some people have.
Oh.
Because, you know.
Incredible.
A lot of people, I love Kojima, but everyone's like, oh man, he's mastermind thinking everything. I'm like, y'all are just stupid as shit. Oh, right. This is the room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here comes the infamous room.
Ascending colon.
Level 13.
The most
Who doesn't
fun.
like a good colon?
Rescue Meryl. The return of Ginola.
So, this is... You can't do anything about this. You kind of have to just take six calls. As long as you don't step past a certain point in the room.
Mm-hmm. It's so... Yeah, this part is so
I
weird.
hear it's amazing.
Oh, here we go.
Purple stuffed worm in flapjaw space with the tuning fork does a raw blink on Harry Carey rock. I need scissors. 61.
Yep, the famous phrase.
That's the one. I was so happy that I actually got it to play on this playthrough. Sometimes it just doesn't.
Mission.
Fantastic.
Penetrate the Fortress Galluade. Rescue the
And then the rest of it is all Metal Gear 1 references.
Here before it's assembled.
So what AI is this? Is
Oh,
this...
yeah, the random Asian chick.
Raiden was trying to look at it.
Oh, wow, I forgot about this. They show Metal Gear, huh?
And what was your question, Fox?
What AI is this? Is this the Lully Lulelo?
Yeah, this is GW, the guy, yeah. The AI mainly in control of Arse-nal gear.
Right.
I need to look that one up.
Now he's naming cities in Japan.
More specifically, railway stations.
That one, yes. Railway
Yeah,
stations.
the railway stations that Kojima used to actually go down.
I'm the one who's sorry.
This is
I
all
believe it
just
was-
a lot of big references to Kojima in his life.
Basically.
Federal Hall 2 years ago.
For example, that woman in the chair is his ex-wife, isn't it?
I was ordered to
Oh, Kojima's? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't
Right.
know.
Yes.
I thought it was. I read somewhere it was. Maybe not.
You're a spy?
I'm sure some friendly goon will know.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
It's
this
an ugly word.
bombshell. I forgot about this thing.
Are you still there?
And this is why Raiden's a dick.
I
Yep.
fell in love with you.
Yeah, when he said
How
was
could
sleeping with
anyone-
me.
I can't excuse what I did. I've reported every detail of your personal life to them these 2 years. What you did, said, everything.
Including your Kendo
But some
physique.
things I didn't tell anyone. Like what I felt for you.
So that's why you were involved in this mission. I should have known. Why else would they toss an analyst into the mix at the last
Don't they know analysts
I'm
just
sorry.
ruin the
I
cake?
know what I did was wrong.
No matter where I go, I get used.
I reinvented myself to suit your tastes. Hairstyle, clothes, the way I moved, things I talked about. You say you love the color of my hair, my eyes. They're not even real.
You must have gone over my psych profile with a fine-tooth comb.
It was my job.
Great performance.
Is her name even Rosemary?
What I really wanted was for you to see the
I
real
didn't even
me.
ask
It
that.
hurt to play out this artificial romance. It was worse to lie to myself than to you. The more love you gave
It's funny listening to the contrast between
Because
the
I
voice
knew the
actors,
person you loved
Rose's
was
and
just a
Raiden's.
So it was
Quentin Flynn sells it,
on my
but
end.
Rose is like,
It was just a game,
just
not the real thing.
Rose.
Oh, Jack.
I feel better knowing that.
What?
I was in love, or thought I was, with someone who didn't exist. I was trying to be someone I wasn't by loving what wasn't real. I don't know who you really are. The person I knew isn't real. She's not the woman I'm talking to right now. In a sense, the deception was my own, not theirs.
Jack, I thought I was acting because that was my job. But I did fall in love with you. That wasn't an act.
You expect me to believe that? It's okay. You had your reasons, right?
That is a good point by
I
Raiden.
understand, but I have nothing left to...
Jack!
What?
I'm carrying. I'm pregnant, Jack.
Rose! What's going on?
The baby.
Yep.
Is she
Oh,
an
shit, I
AI
forgot about
too,
that.
or?
No,
Welcome to the biggest question of MGS2.
Yeah, this is the part that's really confusing. And it doesn't really get very much answered, and we're like, fuck it.
For certain parts,
This is why.
I think the best explanation is for certain parts of the game, yes, she's an AI. But the rest of it, it's actually, Rose. Like, the entire Arsenal gear section, I believe, would be where that delineation happens.
Yeah, because as you said, there are parts where you're talking to an AI and you're talking to the real Rose. I don't know why they decided to just jump back and forth with them, but that's what else.
Yeah.
But again, this Metal Gear Solid 2 was really emphasizing on trying to screw your mind over, like, what's real and what isn't even real. And we get to that even where even Snake is like, fight for what you believe in. And shit like that.
Snake's more like, who cares? Just fight.
Yeah,
Kill the
he's
Metal
like, "Look,
Gear.
dude," he's like, I think he kind of basically say, look, I've been on this longer for you. I've given up and just went, fuck it.
Because he enjoys all the killing. That's why.
Yeah. Infinite ammo. But yeah, no, this part is really weird because the calls are really random and you could be stuck in there for quite a while, and this is where speedrunning Metal Gear Solid 2 sort of is kind of how to put it, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, Python. Feels like a wild card when it comes to this part because it's like you can go fast as you can, but then this is the part where you're like RNG. It's RNG based if you're gonna get through it fast or not.
It is completely manipulatable.
Oh, okay.
By accepting the first call immediately upon entering the room, you set yourself up for the best RNG seed, which gives you 6 calls. So, I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it is a giant section of just waiting around in a speed run, but
Okay. Oh crap! I forgot to hit stop recording.